I really want to get into why women aren't attracted to genuine men or good men. And I think it's really more nuanced than that. And it's just a couple of things that a man has to just add into. It's more about basically adding to what he already have, his set of skills, if he is a genuine man. But let's just get into the first reason. The first reason why women aren't attracted to genuine men, good men, is because it's simple as they're not sexually appealing enough. They just don't appeal to them sexually. They're not a challenge. See, men with genuine intentions, genuine, honest, good men, they're not, they're more reliable long-term partners rather than exciting. Like, they're not the F boys. The F boys are basically just, they represent that dynamic where there's a sexual spark. That's one thing about F boys. They're more about creating a sexual spark and creating that experience for the woman early on, really based on the initial meet. Whereas a good man is more about stability, emotional support, and things of that nature. I like to say also that it's not that women don't want good men. It's just, it's a different dynamic that has to take place if a man is genuinely good. Like, he's too much of a nice guy. Like, he's there for the kids. He's there for a woman financially. Well, hell, may even pay for her college and tuition and, or pay back her student loans. Guys like that, it's just, it's the attraction that's missing. The sexual attraction, the sexual spark. And really, which F boys, they already have mastered because they have the art, they understand the art of the flair. And that's just what's missing in that dynamic. It's not that women don't want good men. Again, it's just you just missing the extra flair. That's it. It's another important reason, and this is the most significant reason and why women aren't attracted to good men. Very important. Basically, what it is that a lot of women, from what I see, a lot of women aren't really mature enough to be held accountable for long-term relationships, especially monogamy-oriented relationships. This is very significant. Now, we live in a culture where we, as a society, encourage women to live from a place of how they feel their emotions. And this is just the nature of the feminine, and which I'm not knocking because I encourage the same thing. But I would say that women, just in my personal opinion, based on what I've seen, based on what I've experienced, women are sensation seekers. And I think a lot of men have to understand that. It's not about really what they know, it's about what they feel. Now, when you have a genuine man, an honest, upright man, he's going to demand for her to raise her standard of behavior. And a lot of women, from my personal experience, it's not about just doing, for women, it's not about what they know and hear. It's about what they feel from the inside. Now, men that they see as they can take advantage of, they can be pretty logical in that sense, but good men, it's just they have to hold women accountable, and that dynamic is not really flattering the woman at all. A lot of women just do not want to take accountability, and this goes back to my last video, because now she have to be honest and she have to look at herself honestly, quite candid, and say like, wow, I got a lot of growing to do. Most women are not trying to look at themselves. They don't want to look at themselves in the mirror. They want to blame men for their problems. That's just what it is. A lot of women, have made mistakes knowingly, but they'll blame the men of their life for why their relationships fail. Like, their father, a previous lover, anybody, any like those men, they'll blame them. And I think that's unfortunate because you have to really be held accountable to really change as a person.